The Boston Fire Department and the Boston EMS is doing, they're conducting a drill. So in the event there was an actual incident, this is the response they would have. So just show you what they have. They're conducting the, just so you know, this is only a drill. This is not the actual thing. They're conducting a test as if there was a train that could have been on. They're going to be conducting a drill. How you doing there? So we'll take a walk down here so you guys can see what they're doing. They're simulating that actual train did crash and they had multiple casualties. So they have the rescue squad, the engine squad, the chiefs, everybody's over here. And they're watching how well they conduct their investigation and their performance. And they have to triage people based on their injuries. So you might have people who are more severe than others that you might have to get to. So you guys may have never seen one of these before, but this is one of many things they do to keep themselves active and sharp on their toes. And these people with the tags are potential victims. So you see they're walking them out from the actual incident. And then people were grading how well they perform their duties as well. This one could potentially be another victim. So they're walking her away as if she was injured. So everybody could potentially be. Now keep in mind, other people could be severely injured. She's potentially could be a victim that could be need a visual aid. The actual train is down here. What they're using is a red line. I think they're two red line cars that they're using to simulate this activity. Take a quick walk over there and see what they got over there right quick. And this is only a test to see how well, and they perform multiple tests throughout the city this way, so this is not only one. This is one of many. Got a drone up in the sky there. You can see that drone. Got a drone watching everything. Testing the power to make sure there's no energy to the third rail. It's very important. Because if somebody touches the third rail, they could potentially be injured. And you got to make sure there's no current. Because if there's power on the tracks, and even the first responders could be jeopardized. And it's simulating that he could be injured. Myself.
Yeah, can I just ask you to step back? There's a lot of activity.
I'm on the outside of the fence.
I know, and there's a lot of traffic, so the last thing I need for you to do is
Guess
get
what?
hit by a car.
You're not responsible for my safety, just so you know.
I actually am.
No, you're not. Just so you know, you're not.
I am. I don't want to see you get hurt, my friend.
I won't get hurt, trust me. I've
Okay.
been doing this for a long time.
Okay.
I'm only here to observe and report.
Yep. Okay, just watch your back, please, with the traffic coming in.
I got you. I got you. There's always one guy that got to say something to you. So, you know, I mean, it's not the video is not about them. It's about people seeing what's going on in the city of Boston. I figure if I made it to the age of 53 without getting hit by a car, without no one else's assistance, I think I'm doing pretty good. And it's surprising that they don't allow the media to see one of these scenes. They should want the media to know about this so they can see how well the fire department is performing their duties. I wonder why they don't offer the media to put this on Fox 25 and Channel 7. Because it'd be interesting for the people to know. Some people want to see these kind of events take place. Good morning. The next time somebody asks me if I'm with somebody, I'm gonna say I'm with the city of Boston. Because I am with the city of Boston. I'm with the people of the city of Boston. And that wouldn't be a lie, because there's people in the city of Boston, other than employees of the city of Boston, that want to know what's going on in their city. So technically I'm with the city of Boston. We the people are with the city of Boston. We collectively make the city of Boston. And it's called We the People. We are as a group, not as the individual. So that's basically what they got going on. They are conducting like a mock simulation of a train crash, train fire situation, and to see how well people respond and what they do and how they perform their duties. And they got a couple of drones in the sky. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. There's like 1 or 2 drones that are. There's one right there. If you guys can see it. Just so you know, the Supreme Court has ruled that the police officers do not have a duty to protect you. They could protect you, but they don't have a duty to protect you. And what that is right there, I'm not sure if that's exactly one of those command posts, but usually you can set up a mobile command center. That looked like that could be one of the mobile command centers that he has set up over there. I'm not looking directly at it, but I think that's what it is. So now they bring in the real car, I guess you would call it. That's not good. That really shouldn't do that. Oh, you got the strap hanging. So next time they perform their duties, they will make sure the strap is not hanging. He's got a wheelchair he's carrying. So they're almost done with their exercise, but I just want to show you what they do. And Boston Fire Department does a lot of exercises throughout the weeks and on weekends, if you guys are not aware of it. They test their radio equipment every Sunday through all the subway stations to make sure they're working properly. And they do various tests throughout the city as well.
We have a fully wide. Stand by engine 4.
The fire alarm.
return the truck.
Okay, okay. You want ladder 29 to return, ladder 29, you can return, okay?
Yeah, we got it.
And keep in mind, the more you do this, the better you get in the actual emergency. So the more you practice this, no matter how many times you practice it, it prepares you for an actual emergency. So you're more calm, you're more cool, you're more collective. The most important thing is when you have mass casualties is you got to assess every and all casualties before you can deal with one of them. If you have multiple people on site, then you can always have the other people assess the other casualties. But you always got to take the more severe people out first, and then the less severe out, closer to the end. The ones that are able to walk out can walk out, but the ones that need carrying or assistance, you have to work accordingly.
Box on the sidewalk right outside the Omni Parker house.
Okay, do you have a confirmed manhole fire there?
No fire alarm. No fire.
Okay, there's no fire. 11:29.
Alright, just want to give you guys an idea what they have to deal with. You guys can see that drone up there. I don't know if I can zoom in on it. It's kind of, I might not be able to zoom in because there it is, right up there. That's been hovering over the, just so you know, Boston Fire Department has their own special drone unit. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. They do have a unit that just, well, primarily does drones, but does other things too. But they have, it's called a drone unit. Okay, I just want to show you a little activity going on. Nothing major, but you know, it's good to know. And Boston EMS, Boston Fire Department, they conduct a lot of drills like this on a regular basis. So this guy has the command post over here. So this is the actual, there might be a secondary command post they have over there. You guys can see that mobile command center. And the biggest problem that they would have if there ever was a train crash is accessing the railway, like finding a way how to access the train. Sometimes it could be in a tunnel, it could be in an area where it's not really mobile, like on a bridge. Those areas are pretty tough to get to. So this practice is pretty simple because you got multiple ways to get to it, but sometimes it's not that accessible. You may find yourself in the middle, like over a water bridge, over a pedestrian bridge, something like that. And it could be more difficult. So this is a good exercise. It's good for people to, it also shows them how to triage people on site. So they can actually do on-site triage, and based on that, they can find out how severe people are.
Ladder 15, an order of fuel, 196 House Street, Boston. Engine 22, ladder 15, an order of fuel, 196 House Street, Boston. Nearest box 1564 St. Paul's and Cumberland Street, 1132.
Horizon response. Give you a code in a second.
Now these things here, I don't know if they carry these on their truck or they must keep these on the truck with them. These rolling wagons. I imagine they keep those somewhere on the trucks. If not, it would be a good thing to have on the truck. But I've seen different models. They got different ones that you can use. That's probably the most basic one right there. But overall, I think everybody did pretty good. Everybody got triaged. Everybody's And this is one of those roads that you've probably never been on. New Cypress Street. You guys are familiar with that area, Hull Road. That's where we are. I'm sure you guys can see it. The drone up there. My zoom is not the greatest. Maybe I'm out of focus when it comes to zooming in on that.
Engine 52, ladder 29, street box activation, common out of pan. Engine 52, ladder 29, street box activation, common out of pan. Nearest box 3638, Blue Hill Avenue, Goodale Road.
All right, guys. I'm gonna show you a little activity. Nothing major. You got Boston EMS. You got Massport, Boston Fire, all involved, taking part of a much needed practice. You know, I mean, if you don't practice, how do you expect to get better at what you do? And the more you practice, the better you should get. You know, hopefully you get better when you practice. Some people don't get better at practice, but you should.
Yeah, he'll be on the bus.
There's a gentleman across the street. He was actually recording too. He might be with a news media outlet. I'm not sure. Possible.
You're all set. Thank you.
Yep. Nope. I'm not sure if you had your car here or not. It's on East Rock.
Well, we got to make them up anyway.
Ladder 29.
Ladder 29.
Unable to wind the block, we're going to return.
Unable to wind. You're returning. 11:30.
All right, guys. That's pretty much what we have going on here. Boston Fire Department conducting the exercise along with EMS and Massport, just to make sure things are working out pretty good. Give you guys, you know, maybe you guys never been down here, maybe you have, but kind of give you a feel of what's in the area. Let's show you that kind of tells you pretty much where we are.
bag, Rob? Well, where was the bag?
It was on my chair when the fire department was carrying it.
Okay.
They put the chair next to the ambulance.
So check with the Steve McKeel.
Unless it fell out of my chair as he was bringing it down.
Okay, I'll go look.
All right, it's all green.
All green? I got you. And the bus is coming.
Okay.
Yeah, special unit. These guys, they come out for tech support, so any kind of tech angle or high angle rescue or water rescue, these guys show up. Or any kind of like entrapment, you see those guys there.
Did you have the gas company respond to your location? You're getting readings from inside 196. Call 11 gas company respond 1140.
Engine 37, an unknown medical, 44 Bainsborough Road Street, Boston. Engine 37, an unknown medical, 44
Yeah, rescue one.
Boston. US 52331 MTA, Huntington Avenue, 316, 1140. Flight 26, an unknown medical, 44 Gainsborough Road Street, Boston.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Boston Fire Department, Boston EMS, Massport, and some volunteers helping out with a rescue, simulated rescue, we should say.
Nearest box 2331 to YMCA Huntington Ave.
All right, guys, catch you on the next one. That's Porter.
For an unknown medical 40.